Hi, I'm Jeff Marshall. I'm founding attorney of Marshall Parker and Associates. I have been very fortunate to have found elder law as a career. It took me a few years of struggling with practicing in other areas of law before I found a really meaningful way to spend my time and spend my work life. Unfortunately, I found my way into this career path because of my mother's long-term illness. She was a wonderful woman who in the 1970s got sick and was sick for a long time. And she eventually passed away in 1979. But I learned a tremendous amount from her illness. It was really a final gift to me, the lessons that she taught me at the end of her life. I was a lawyer, grew up in Lock Haven in north central Pennsylvania, went to law school at Stanford in California, and I was living in California, met my beautiful wife who was from Hawaii, and we decided we'd kind of split the difference between Hawaii and Pennsylvania and reside in California. I had one daughter at the time that my mother passed away, and she had visited me and got sick on the plane on the way home from that visit. So that was the last time I got really to spend any quality time and talk with her. But of course, during her illness, my family got to spend a lot of time together, and it was an incredible struggle. Emotionally, of course, there are tremendous emotional problems with when anyone in your family gets, who you love, gets so seriously sick. But piled onto that were a lot of problems and questions about how do you find long-term care? How do you get her the care that she needs? How do you pay for it? It was really an added crushing burden on my family at the worst possible time. My father struggled with that. I struggled with that. Here I was, the supposedly brilliant, at least to my family, lawyer from Stanford in California, and I had no clue as to how to go about getting my mother the care that she needed and financing it. So I decided to come home. I decided after my mother's death to leave California, brought my wife and daughter back to north central Pennsylvania, and I thought that I would try to find a way to develop a law practice that would help families who found themselves in the circumstances that my family did, find a way to counsel them as to the options when that are out there when a loved one of yours needs long-term care. It was a hard path. It was not something that came easily because it really was not an area of law. You could not go buy a book or go to a course and learn how to deal with long-term care and how to talk to families about what Medicaid covers and what Medicare covers and what private insurance covers. And in 1980, there barely even was long-term care insurance. But over the years, I was able to figure it out. And it was very rewarding to me. It's always been very rewarding to me to be able to meet with families and talk to them about the options they have and give them a chance to make some choices and give them the opportunity to get the care for their wife or their husband or their mom or their dad that they need, and do it without bankrupting themselves, without destroying their financial security. So I feel really good about my career and the fact that I've been able to help hundreds or even thousands of people. There was a need, it turned out, for the services that later became known as elder law services back around 1990. And other lawyers have gotten into it, and I was able to find a number of really great lawyers to come and work in Marshall Parker and Associates in this firm, and to spread the word, help more and more families. And at this point in time, we have 4 offices in Jersey Shore and Williamsport and Scranton and Wilkes-Barre, and I think we all feel really good about the work that we're doing. It's important work, and we really get to help people. And what is life all about anyway, except helping other people?